Hello everybody, Eino here, and welcome back to the whole weekly vlog thing I do. No new subscribers this last week, but hey, that's whatever. So last week in my blog, I sat there and I said that there was that a test result had come back weird or with an abnormal result or something, and I didn't tell you what it was because I didn't want to spread false information or anything and had to retract it for good or ill. But so starting from when I got the first letter, I went in to the donation place that I go to donate blood plasma, and they informed me that my test had come back positive for HIV. Now, for those who don't know what HIV is, Google it. I'm not going to. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it's bad. So I was like, okay, Well, he was sitting there. He asked me a couple of questions. He was like, well, there's a pretty good chance that it's a false positive. Okay, I was like, okay. And as I also told you, I went in and wanted to talk to them, or rather, I was informed by them that the results had come in on the computer, but that they did not have the paperwork, so they did not want to discuss it with me, which I also said had me kind of nervous because they didn't want to tell me so I was like, okay, yeah. So the other day, Saturday, I went in because I got the paperwork letting me know that, confirmatory results had come in. So, they go and they, pull me in to a little boothy fucking whatever the hell's. And, they're like, okay. So, it turns out that, that it was a false positive. They ran two, mind you, other confirmatory tests. Both came back negative. So, yes, I'm not infected with a lifelong, financially crippling and or fatal disease. Cool. But bag of mixed news here. They also told me that because even though it was a false positive and they fucked up, as in it is their goddamn fault, that I am permanently deferred from donating whole blood to the Red Cross or something, or blood plasma anywhere in the U.S. I can no longer donate blood or plasma anywhere in the U.S. forever. Because they fucked up a test. One of 3, mind you. They fucked up 1 of 3 tests. And I am no longer able to donate. Which, it's like, oh, cool, yeah. Well, I'm not dying or anything. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I was reliant on the money that it provided to my household. But it was incredibly helpful. It has gotten us through some times. It's the only way I've ever been able to afford to buy Christmas presents and stuff. So now that that source of income has permanently been locked off, some things in terms of this are going to change. I'm not going to stop uploading videos. I'm not going to stop streaming. That's not changing, because my brother did offer to help cover that, because things have been going really well with streaming and stuff like that, and I don't want to abandon the people on YouTube. But let's be honest, if I have to choose between one of the two, I will pick Twitch because it is already proven to be way more viable than YouTube ever did. Not that I'm not thankful to the people who have watched my videos and commented on them and liked them and stuff on YouTube. Nothing against you. It's just, if I have to choose between Twitch or YouTube, I'm picking Twitch. It makes the most sense financially. So it's nothing against you. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying. But I shouldn't have to choose. Point is, I shouldn't have to choose. My brother said that he would help to cover that extra cost. But a not insignificant amount of the money that, you know, we had is now gone, which is going to make it more difficult when it comes to games to play. Because now I don't have all that free money to spend on games and stuff. I still do have some games I can play. That is not an issue yet. But that does mean that if there's a game that I would like to play, or that if there's a game that other people would like to see me play, or just that I run out of games to play that I have right now, that I'm going to have to look into other game, you know, other games that are free, or, you know, ROMs and whatnot of old games and stuff like that. Because right now, don't really have the money, and, you know, since the whole donation thing. So maybe I'll find a way around that. Maybe things will pick up on Twitch. Maybe, who knows. But for now, there's going to be a bit of a more than likely, any games that I play now will either be like old, like PlayStation or fucking whatever games, like emulated games, or they will be games that are free, that I have received for free, or, you know, something like that. Old games I might not have finished on the channel, I can go back and do some of those. But yeah, so keep that in mind going forward and all that stuff. So like I said, bag of mixed news, but it's not the end of the world yet. So I'm not dying. Yay! So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about this week, because I know that last week all I pretty much talked about was what was, you know, I was very vague about what was going on. Now you know what's going on. So if you were worried, don't be anymore. So thanks a bunch, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. I don't know. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. But thanks a bunch for watching, everyone. I'll see all you guys in the next one. Later. Terminated.